is everybody? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great day so far. My launch order was delayed again, thanks UPS. So we are not going to do patriotic, but we're going to do another Easter project. We're going to finally do our carrot leaner. I'm excited about this. So when you jump on, say hey, comment carrot. Let me find myself here. Oh, let me mute myself. I'll share this into the broadcast channel and pin a comment. If you see that red live above my head, I'm live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay, so just comment hashtag replay. Like I said, comment carrot. I'm here, Mark's here.
Hi.
The gang's all here. Not really, the kids are at school, but Mark and I are here. Hi Tracy, how are you? Anyway, I'm Brittany with Tilton Designs. Mark's here. Like I said, if you see the red live up there, we're live. Otherwise, you're watching the replay. Comment hashtag replay. Hit the heart button, sprinkle, comment carrot. This is, you can buy this leaner just by itself, so you can buy extras, or you can buy it, the leaner, with the transfer. They made it so that you could buy the bundle, or you could buy extras. That way you can make as many as you want. But this is the transfer you get. So it's got the welcome letters, and then it's got what you can make welcome to our home, welcome to our borough, and then it's got a little decorative piece. We do have the cutouts for this on Etsy. I'm not going to use the cutouts for this one in particular today because I'm not even actually going to use these letters. I'm just going to use this to our borough part. And then I'm going to use the welcome from the Journey transfer, and then this weave and transfer again from the Tiffany Thiessen collection. I love this one. We use this on the club cutouts behind us, and I loved it. And then we also added a new listing to Etsy. These are these really cute little scalloped tags. This is a larger one, but we also have some small ones. So you can use these as like little embellishments. We have a square, rectangle, circle, oval, and then a, what is it? Non-traditional oval?
Non-standard.
Non-what?
Non-standard.
Non-standard oval. We didn't know what this was called, so we Googled it, and that's what it said, non-standard oval. So we have different sizes of those on Etsy as well. We still have our Etsy sale going on, and we sold our 12,000th item yesterday on Etsy, which was pretty awesome. So thank you everybody. But like I said, the Etsy sale is through the 15th, Mark's birthday, but use the code THANKYOU15. We actually shipped, all Etsy orders are shipped other than one because I'm waiting on vanilla paste and she's waiting on a vanilla paste, Sandy. So her order will ship hopefully tomorrow when my order gets here. Hi guys, so we're gonna open this up together. This is actually stands like 39 inches tall. It's a leaner once you put it together. So it comes in multiple pieces, 3 pieces to be exact. Hi Anne. So we're gonna pop this open. We're getting down to the wire here with Easter, so I figured we'd do a couple more projects before it's too late since UPS has kind of been crappy with deliveries, right? So I'm just gonna open this up. Darlene, I meant to look for that transfer. Before we leave, we're gonna go to dinner tonight. I'm gonna write down, I had it in my notes and I meant to look for that transfer for you. I can't spell either. Vintage tractor. Maybe Mark can look since he's over there not doing anything. He's not doing a thing. Hi, Kathy. All right, we're gonna open this up. We're gonna paint this. So this is something, you get glue dots with this. You can put it together with glue dots. You guys know, I really am not a huge fan of glue dots. They kind of drive me crazy. It's a C. It's called Vintage Tractor. It's retired. That's my stash. Don't look in my stash. It would be retired. Vintage Tractor.
Just anywhere?
Retired. Retired.
Hey, I don't know.
Mark, retired is at the end. Oh my goodness. So I'm not going to use those, but we're going to go ahead and, so you can see this all goes together. So you can see this piece right here locks into this piece.
Is it just a big tractor?
It's like a bunch of different pieces that go together to make a tractor.
Oh.
And then this piece locks into this piece. And then you can glue it together. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want to do with it. Hi, Marilyn. But we're going to start by painting it, and then I'm also going to paint my little embellishment. And rather than doing welcome down the whole thing, I'm going to use the pattern on it, and then we're going to add a little tag and add a pretty bow, and I'm going to also have some Spanish moss I might use at the bottom. Can I say that again? Say what? What did I say? What did I say? I'll say it again. I just don't know what I said. Who knows with me, right? I have no idea what I said. Anyway, let's start painting. Let me grab a piece of cardboard here. We're gonna use some fun color here. You can use whatever colors you want. I don't love orange peel. I don't like bright colors, so I'm gonna use a color I've mixed up. You guys know I love to mix color. This is papaya mixed with espresso. I call it Rust 2.0 just because I wasn't original on that name, so Mark named it. And he's not original, as we know. Anyway, let's just start painting. How's everybody's day going? Hope everybody is doing fabulous. I don't know if we have one. I was thinking I did. Mark said he didn't see one. Hi, Michelle. Sorry, Darlene. Darlene, you're a designer, right? I think you are. Check our ISO group. We have an ISO group that you can look at. All right, so we're gonna take this color here that we've mixed up.
Can I get this?
Yeah, you can. So that's gonna be sweet pea, but not all of it. So you're gonna stop like right about here.
Oh, what's that gonna be?
Orange. That's the carrot.
Yeah.
So you're gonna like be there to like, you know what I mean? Like do a line.
Trust me. Give me some tape.
So he's gonna do. I have to mix up some sweet pea. So hold on.
I'll put a piece of the tape on it.
So I need a brand new jar of sweet pea. So this is a full jar of sage. And I'm gonna add just a little bit of black velvet to it. I always tell you guys, if you're gonna mix a color and you are adding black to it, start with a tiny bit of black. You can always add more. You're at the eye doctor with your husband. Hope everything goes well. We went last night, you guys. I made a post and I thought I was being so funny. I posted it and I was with my best friend. I'm like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm so funny. This is hilarious. And I was like, I just thought it was gonna like be like a hoop and nobody got it. And I was like, what the heck? Hi, Denise. Nobody got my post. I was so upset. So then I had to explain my post and then I'm like, this isn't fun anymore. Anyway, we went to Denise. She's on my team, but she's a friend of mine. And we went to her workshop last night and I pretended like I'd never tried the product. But then I posted that we were trying something new and nobody got it. I was like, we're trying something new. Like, how did you guys not know that those were like chalk eggs? Like, you guys had to have known that. I don't know.
I thought you might more like in a group.
Oh.
Even I was confused.
I don't know. Anyway. Oh my gosh, you guys, my t-shirt. Let me tell you about my t-shirt. So.
Where's my shirt, Darcy?
My good friend Darcy Foreman.
It's beautiful.
She is a designer of mine as well. She sent me this and she also sent me a really cute sweatshirt with like all these, it's a bunny made out of like bows. It's the cutest thing ever. I'll wear that too at some point, but today's actually a nice day. If you guys want one of these, send me a message. I can send you her information. But she makes shirts, and this is the cutest shirt ever. I was going to mention that. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Yeah, I guess you had to be there. Anyway, this is the color I'm going for. Just add a little bit of black until you get it the way you want it. This is my favorite green. You guys know it matches the green color in my house, so I use this stuff on everything. Which is what the commercial for Prince hot sauce, right? I saw that post but thought there was more coming. Yeah. And then I made a story, and it was my eggs I had done, and I said, thinking about joining this company, should I or not? And a bunch of people were like, oh, those are so cool. What company is that? And I'm like, oh my gosh, guys. I've only been with this company for 5 years almost. Like, come on. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more black. Tiny bit.
Your humor is your own, honey.
I know. Yeah, it's so pretty, Denise. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. I use it on everything. I even made it at her workshop last night. I said, do you have a color tray so I can mix up my color? We had fun, though. It was a good time. I was like, we need to do stuff like that more often. The place we went to was a tap house. Have you guys ever been to a tap house? I've never been to one. You go up. No. You go up, you get a card, and they attach your credit card to it, and then you go up to the backs of these taps, and you select whatever you want. I'm not a beer drinker, but they had like cider, so they had like a blackberry cider. I literally had one. But you select what you want, and then you take your card and you tap it, and then you push the button, and it shows how much it's charging you as you fill up your drink.
What?
Yeah, it was cool. And then they
It's fancy.
At the end, you go up and they charge your card.
Do they have a water tap?
They have water. Yeah. I don't think that they have a tap, but you should show your pretty pot. It's in the house. I should have. So she also does. It's called dotting. How she has the patience for this stuff, I have no idea. It's called dotting, right? It's in the house, but it is beautiful. I don't know. She was showing me all this stuff she does. She does ornaments. I don't know how she has time for all this stuff. But Mark's going to paint the top of that sweet pea. And I'm going to start on the bottom. The remodel is going.
We've been in the shop a lot this week, so
Yeah, we've been getting orders. You want small or big? But this weekend, we got orders caught up. So this weekend, we're going to be spending some time in the house getting some stuff caught up. That's the plan. Yeah, I know. I need to do some sage ink too. Not sage, sweet pea with sage ink. Oh my gosh, Mark, hand me those little pots. I gotta show my pots I got. I ordered these little terracotta pots from Magnolia, and they're so cute. I gotta show them to you. They're so cute. All right, let's take our orange color here again. This is just papaya mixed with a little bit of espresso, and we're gonna paint our carrots in this. Hi, Miss Patty. How are you, my friend? Yeah, I showed that to Mark, and he's like, oh my gosh, that takes a lot of patience. I was like, that's what I said. I do not have the patience to do stuff like that.
I can do it.
He could not do it. Mark, you have less patience than I do.
How about that?
You do. Okay, look at these pots. So I looked up scalloped pots because I'm obsessed with scallops right now. So I found these from Magnolia. You guys know Joanna Gaines. I love her. But look how gorgeous these are. And they come with a little bottom. And I love the color of them. But look how gorgeous these are. And they're made in Italy. I don't think I've ever owned anything that was made in Italy. But oh my gosh. Look how pretty they are. I thought I was going to chalk on them. But now I don't know if I want to because they're so pretty. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm going to decorate with them. We can only handle redoing one room at a time. Well, that's the thing.
Well, ours is,
our living room and our kitchen and our dining room are kind of like one room. You know what I mean? So
we ended up moving more electric and stuff than we planned, so taking,
yeah.
Pretty much never have a day off ever again because.
Well, we never really have a day off anyway.
I haven't slept in like a week because Britt's like, are you done yet?
He is lying. Hi, Lori. I sent you a message. Did you get that transfer? It said it was at your post office. Did you get it? I sent you a message. Not sure if you saw that. I can't even speak. Can't speak, apparently. Where did I get the terracotta pots from? Magnolia. And I got a really pretty scalloped basket as well for this plant. It's a fake plant, by the way, because this girl don't garden. You adopt them? No! Oh my gosh, no. I don't even want to chalk on them.
I don't even remember what that is.
I think they're so pretty. The dot thing? Yeah. I showed you that little plant she gave me.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. If you guys are just joining us, comment carrot. We're doing our carrot porch cleaner. This is going to be so, so cute. We're going to do a pattern on the whole thing and then add our little embellishment on there. You're getting some flower seeds from Italy? No way. You're not going to store them, Patty. Nobody's getting these pots. I love them. They're so pretty.
We're going to do an auction. Start at $1.
No. Hi, Sammy. You guys, all birdhouse bundles went out. We sold them all. Thank you guys so much. They were popular. And then we actually sold a ton of the embellishment kits on Etsy, too. And those all went out, too.
The, what's it called? Victorian style or something? What's it called?
The style? The Victorian style?
Is that what it's called? Those house? The design of it. Did you say it was like Victorian?
Kinda. More like vintage.
Do you want another colors? That look good.
That's probably good.
Let's see just a little bit.
Yeah, it was. It shows it was delivered like a while back. We shipped it way back on the 21st. So.
We're gonna talk about shipping.
Shipping's been awful, but we did ship it a long time ago. But yep, it was delivered according to USPS. All right, so here's our coat of orange. I am going to do the bottom in espresso, but I'm probably going to use a little bit of Spanish moss on the bottom. Mark loves when I use Spanish moss.
Oh, please.
It's his favorite thing in the world, so I figured I would do that for him.
We'll do that last and then go outside.
He really enjoys that. Anita, YouTube is Tilton Designs 13 because for some reason Tilton Designs was taken.
Oh, that's my channel.
Mark has his own channel. All right, there's that part. What are you doing? What do you want?
What's this?
I gotta paint it brown, but I gotta let that dry a little bit.
I was gonna dry it.
Oh, go ahead. You want me to take that?
I'm seeing it into this.
Oh, okay. All right, this part right here will all be orange, obviously. So we'll go ahead and start painting this. And I'm just watering it down a little bit as I go because this is obviously a little bit thicker than regular paint. Aren't the pots so pretty? I am all about it. You guys, I told Mark, like, I've kind of been, like, in between styles for a couple years, I feel like. Like, I was kind of, like,
pretty good.
Farmhousey for a while. And, like, now, like, I really feel like I've kind of found... And I stumbled across, like I said, I told you guys, I stumbled across the word cottagecore, like, randomly. And then I was like, oh, my gosh, that's what it is. I didn't even know it was a thing, but that's what my style is, cottagecore. I love that. I'm very much, like, into floral, like, patterns right now, and all patterns, but florals specifically. Pops, and I love, like, gold accents, like brass. Not like, there's certain types of gold, right? Like, it has to be a specific gold. There's certain gold that's ugly, but I just got the prettiest gold hardware for that bench thing that Mark made me. I'm so excited to put it on that bench I painted green. I'll probably do that tomorrow. It needs one more coat. Thanks for the stars, Linda. As you guys can tell, I'm a little excited today. So I had committed to Denise's workshop. I don't know, it's been probably a little over a month ago, maybe. But Parker found out that his first track meet was last night after the fast. So I felt so bad I was going to miss Parker's first meet. Like, I was so bummed about it, right? But he's like, it's okay, Mom. Like, you've never missed a meet. Like, you don't miss my meets, whatever. It'll be fine. But he did so good at his first meet, you guys. Like, so good. I was so sad I missed it. I was glad that I was at Denise's workshop, but I was so sad I missed his meet. And he did such a good job. He did like a personal record for his mile and 2 mile, and he beat like a whole bunch of people. So proud of him. Sophie's first meet was Stormed out, yep. I'm sorry, did you say Tilton Design 13? Yes. If you go to the one post on our page, you can comment subscribe and it'll send you the link as well. So I know it sounds weird, but we're going to do all this in this color, and then I'm actually going to add a tiny bit of vanilla to it and lighten it up a little bit, and that's what we're going to chalk the basket pattern in, I think. I think that's what I want to do. I've been going back and forth between that and vanilla, but I think that's what I'm going to do. No, it's okay. Don't feel bad. I already had the plans, and I promised my mom and Shonda. I don't do a lot with them anymore. We used to do a lot more, so it was nice to spend time with them too, and to see you, of course. And he's never had a meet on a Thursday. Yeah. So that's why I was like, what the heck? You don't have meets on Thursdays? Your meets have always been on Tuesdays. And he was even at the beginning of the week, he's like, yeah, my first meet's on Tuesday. So I was like, okay, great. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have any plans on Tuesday. So all week I'm thinking, you know, or all last week I'm thinking, you know, I'm going to meet on Tuesday. What did you do to make it orange? So it's just papaya mixed with a little bit of espresso, Tammy. I call it Rust 2.0. Mark named this one. Isn't it cute, Ethel? One of my designers and friends, Darcy, made it. If you would like one, send me a message. I bet she can make you one. I think so. Can I look at it?
No. Secret.
Yeah, I think it's good. I don't think I need another coat.
I like it. Because carrots aren't perfect.
Carrots aren't perfect.
Carrots are like...
That's right, babe.
Let me give you these. This gotta be orange too, right?
Yeah.
That's dry. Should I try to tape on it so you can match it? Or is that dangerous?
I don't need tape on it. I can just paint it.
Babe, I got a perfect line right there.
Oh, okay.
If it's dry, it should be safe, right?
Should be. You'll have to come to more of my workshops to get out with the girls. I could get you a designer discount. That would be cool. All about a discount.
Alright. I'll push it down, but you're not too hard.
Okay, so there's this side right here needs a little bit more. Look it. Stop it. What do you want? Alright. He painted
I'm gonna
sweet pea.
take this down here
We're
to
gonna paint
dry.
this bottom part in our rust color. Hey, Miss Betty, how are you? And then our little tag, I'm gonna paint. I think I'm gonna do it all in vanilla, and then I'll just do this in the walnut gel stain. I love these colors though. I feel like they're like very rich. I just like the look of them. But there's so many different colors you could use. You could definitely use orange peel, and then you could use meadow. That's like the general colors that a lot of people use for the carrot wiener. Hi Tina, we just sent out your birdhouse bundle, my friend. You should have tracking information in your email. Everybody's birdhouse bundle was shipped. These are pretty genius though. These are like, if you guys remember the Nutcracker bundles we had at Christmas, that Julia, she's, we've had her for, I don't know, a few years now, but she's our product, I don't know what her, I'm really bad at titles, but she's like a product development. She's a genius. She's had so many great ideas, but she's really good at like coming up with things to make things easier to ship. And so, you know, making a wiener smaller and compact, but making it so it locks together so that you can ship it is genius. All right, we're just gonna take the tape, peel it off. There's that, and then we'll let Mark dry that while we paint our other little tag. We're done with our orange peel. So like I said, these are on Etsy. We have the larger size and then smaller ones. So I'm gonna paint this one here in, I'm actually gonna use this one. So this is what I call beige. What it is I took a full jar of vanilla and I added the tiniest little bit of espresso, and I just called it beige. Hi, Melissa. I'm gonna take a big sponge brush, and I'm not gonna do a perfect paint job, you guys. We're gonna do what I call the rustic paint job. Just kind of leave some of the wood showing through. Miss Tibet had to take a picture of the new date for hubby and send it to him. That's okay. No worries. We appreciate you watching. So just kind of leave some of the wood showing through in spots. You can do multiple coats if you want, but I'm just kind of going for a rustic vibe on that one. So that part's good. Maybe I'll use beige on it instead for the pattern. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to use my walnut gel stain for my frame. You guys know I love that. I use it all the time. We're just going to pop that open. You guys, remember we have a whole bunch of awesome promotions going on. Yeah. If you guys comment carrot, check your messenger. You can learn all about it. But like I said, if you join Club this month, it's $21.99 per month unless you join Perks first. Perks is $20 a month, but you get that $20 back in product credits. Then you get 30% off all the time, including Club, so it's like $17.19 per month. But if you join Club in April, you get 5 free previous Club transfers. And then if you're a Club member and you place an order over $60, you get 5 free Club transfers, previous Club transfers. And so even if you join the Club and you get those 5 free transfers, and then you place a $60 order, you get 5 different, which is pretty awesome. We also have a new color of the month. It's called Home. It's a really pretty navy color. Place an order over $75, you can add that to your cart. I told you we have an Etsy sale through the 15th with the code THANKYOU15. We have a new craft box, new club cutouts. Those are both behind me to my right and left. The new strawberry kit right here. Not to my right. Whichever side is opposite. No, it's not opposite anymore. Yes, it is opposite. Is it still opposite, Mark?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, it's the banner. Whatever I'm trying to say. We're just going to use paper towel to rub this on here. Hi, Miss Darcy. I told him about my shirt. Darcy's the one to hit up if you guys want a shirt. She just jumped on.
I want a shirt.
Mark said he wants a boy shirt.
Yeah.
He was very upset. But this could be a boy. He's got a bow tie.
They're like ripped muscle bunny.
A ripped muscle bunny. Oh my goodness. I can't take them anywhere, guys. Okay, and then I just have to paint the bottom of our wiener.
This is done.
I have that back. Or is it not dry?
No, that one's good.
Oh, okay.
This is the one.
So what I'm going to do now is just tape a section of this off here. Did you take the tape? Oh, it's right there. Darcy said, okay, Mark. We'll pay you for this one. You're not just going to send it to us. But he doesn't need a ripped bunny. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to paint this one. I didn't grab espresso. I thought I had espresso. What do you got over there? Oh, that's green. Let's see how you grab it.
What?
I'm going to use espresso for the bottom because I'm actually going to use a little bit of Spanish moss on the bottom, I think. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? What are you guys doing fun?
Working.
So it just looks like this is going to look like it's coming out of the ground. Like it's a mound of dirt or something. So we're just going to paint this espresso. Oh, Dawn wants a shirt. Look at that. I got you some business, Darcy. She sent it to me for a gift. She wasn't looking for business, but I said, I'm going to wear it, and if you get business, that'll be awesome. I would be happy to wear it. I thought it was so cute. Like I said, she also made me a really cute sweatshirt, too. It was so sweet of her to send me, and she sent me the cutest card. She is coming to ChalkCon, so I'm going to get to meet her. I'm so excited about it. Actually, there's quite a few of my designers that I haven't met yet that are going to be there this time, so I'm super excited about that. That is at the end of June.
Need to tell you guys, I'm going to be there too.
Mark's going to be there too, but this year he can't actually go to any of the functions other than the gala.
Excuse me? So where am I going?
You just got to hang out.
Oh no.
Bud.
How come they did that?
They didn't do a +1 that you can go to the gala, but you can't go to like.
Oh, I'm going to talk to Michelle.
Oh, there you go. Her t-shirt, her page for her shirts is D''S Tees and other things. So you can follow her there. All right, peel this off. Mark's gonna dry that. And I'm gonna start chalking our pattern. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? There we go. Just thinking about driving to New York to see what's outside. I can swipe on me. You're gonna drive to New York? You're funny. All right, we are done painting. So now, this is the pattern we're gonna use. So this is one of my new favorites. Like I told you guys, this is one of the Tiffany Beeson transfers. It's called Weave-In. We used it on this one. We always create some club cutouts to go with the club transfer. So we used it on here in that beige color I made, and I love this pattern. So we're gonna use it again on our carrots. So cute. But I think before I do it, I'm actually gonna connect the carrot so that way it's like a continuous pattern. So I think I'll start with this, but this isn't dry yet. So I'm gonna dry this. Dry our little tag. Yeah, sorry, Darlene, I don't have one of those. But like I said, check that group. Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
What's the name of the hotel thing?
The hotel is Stony Creek. Although I've talked to the 3 people in the hotel so far, and they're not super friendly there in Kansas City. I don't know if it's because maybe they know that we're a New York area code, and they're just like against New Yorkers or something, but so far hasn't been a real pleasant experience. Is the and spelled out for the and sign? Tanya, she's asking about Darcy, she's asking about your page. It's cold, yeah, it is cold in New York. The sun's out today, but it's not very warm. Yesterday was warmer. Not today. So this little guy goes right on here. Like I said, if you buy one of these, this cuts inside of here, so we'll provide this as well. You can use it if you want, but I'm just going to use the frame and chalk inside of here. Hi, Brenda. We sent you some happy mail today, too. Your birdhouse bundle is on the way. I'm obsessed with scallops right now, you guys. Mark doesn't get it, but what did you do? You messed it up.
Brush, please.
No.
show them all the new sheets?
I showed them. Okay, so we're just gonna take a 220 grit, go over the top of this just to smooth it out. And then take an 80 grit, go around the edges here. Get the paste off. Kansas City versus Bills.
I think that's what
Yeah,
it is.
could be. I should have, when they answered the phone, I should have said, go Bills. No, not really.
I'm wearing an old Bills shirt.
Well, yeah, we're going to wear our Bills gear the whole week.
Just 'cause.
They'll really love us. Isn't it so cute, Brenda? My friend Darcy, she's on here. She made it. You can look up her page. She was just talking about it. It's D's, D''S, T's and things.
What's the good thing?
Mark wants to know what the other things are, Darcy.
I fixed your boo-boo.
It wasn't my boo-boo. You did it. So you guys, I got home last night. I don't even know what time it was. Probably close to 9, a little after 9. My sweet husband, he's been wanting blondies, okay? So he messages me and asks where my recipe is for the blondies. And so I tell him, and it's just like when I write my recipes, I just write like just the gist of it, right? Like I don't write down like the full recipe. Like I know, you know, I don't need the full recipe. I know how to do it, right? So, yeah. So I told him what to do. I called him. He couldn't figure out a couple things, whatever. Called me a couple times. Well, then I told him, I said, I'll be home before they're done. Whatever. So I get home. No, I told him, I said, okay, so on the recipe, it doesn't say chocolate chips. I said, but that's just self-explanatory, so make sure you put chocolate chips in, okay? I think you guys are probably picking up what I'm putting down. Somebody guess when I get home what wasn't in the blondies when I opened up the oven.
First of all,
Then they were done, and he wanted to eat them right then. So I told him, he goes, well, can I put them in the fridge? I said, well, you're better off putting them in the freezer, but it's still going to take a while to cool because he wanted to put frosting on it.
I waited like 15 minutes.
He thought that 15 minutes should suffice. And so, well, not only that, but he forgot to put the chocolate chips in. So he threw chocolate chips on the top and within the last 2 minutes of it baking. And then put them in the freezer for about 15 minutes and then spread frosting on top of them while it had melted chocolate chips on top. This is what my husband does.
And it was delicious.
It was beautiful. Like, yeah. All right.
I should be on one of the baking shows.
Yeah, you should. Worst chef in America.
I said, you know what? This would be like you trying to do electrical or something. So
I think I would probably do better at electrical.
That is like baking salt and soda and powders, and I'm like,
He is a mess. He's a hot mess, you guys. That's all there is to it. I don't even know. I can't. I don't know what to do with him. He is a hot mess. But it's okay. I was like, Mark, seriously? What the heck?
I was concentrating on all the stuff I had to double and put in there.
Yeah, he just had to double the recipe. And then I told him, you gotta make sure you put the chocolate chips in.
I'm not a baker.
It wasn't that complicated, really. But I guess according to him it was, so. Whatevs. Alright, I'm just taking my emery board, in case you guys can't tell what I'm doing. I'm sanding some of this paint off, because I'm always a messy painter. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, hit the heart button. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us for a while today.
Okay.
Oh, we're going to be posting a bundle. One of my favorite Easter transfers. I told you guys it was going to sell out really quickly. It's that Follow the Bunny, He Has Chocolate. We're going to be posting those bundles in our VIP group. Probably tomorrow. I think I have 12 of them. Bring me some of your blondies to chalk on.
They are so good.
Scallops do add character to everything.
These ones are cool. They're holy scallops.
They're holy scallops. Not holy like Holy. Okay, so now I'm gonna wax it, add some wax to it, and then we're gonna use a couple different transfers, and we're gonna put on here, welcome to our borough, like,
So you transferring on here too?
Carrot, Buddy Borough. I'm gonna wear Chief shirts if you're wearing Bill shirts. Do it, girl! Darcy.
Let me walk right past you, sorry.
Mark's gonna walk right past you, he says. Do you know how many people are gonna be wearing Chiefs gear in Kansas City, Mark? Okay. Can you... Here, well, let's glue this together first. Can you hand me... Where's the pieces?
Whoa.
Bless you. Bless you.
Whoa.
Okay, so we're gonna put this together. So like I told you guys, when you put this all together, it stands about, I think it said either 39 or 34. So this just locks together like this. You do get glue dots. I'm not gonna glue dot it together. I'm just gonna glue it together. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue on here, along with a tiny bit of tacky glue. Wax on. Yeah. Oh, I just put tacky glue in my hair. Oh no. Anyway, I'm gonna put some tacky glue on here. And then I'm gonna put some hot glue on here. No bunny shirt for Mark. Oh no.
What else?
What else?
I got so many friends that make sure.
He's got so many friends.
I don't know anybody, but I can talk big.
So those lock together.
Oh, it's so pretty.
And then,
Let it cure for a second.
yeah, move this down.
This thing is really big. It's gotta be.
This one has 3. Put my tacky glue on there. I think it said 39
I was
inches.
gonna say, it seems longer.
I'm pretty sure that's what it said. So it's
Seems
it was like 15 inches
seems
wide.
longer than 40.
No,
Oh,
well that part. Yeah, 15 inches wide by, I want to say 39. No.
It's not together yet.
Oh yeah, I think
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like 39. It's cute. And then we're just gonna, nope, I need hot glue. The first one went together so good. What did I do?
I should flip it over.
I know. Flip it. There we go. That one's not in there.
I'll hold it over the edge.
Slam it!
Now it's in there. Just give it a little something, something.
Alright.
So I'll hit it. Just needs a little bit of.
Lock it together.
Let it cure. Patience.
I don't have patience.
Patience.
I don't have patience. Okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and wax the whole thing. That's not wax. That's wax. That's not what I want. I think Mark should tour the Chiefs Stadium while you're in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Oh well. All right, we're gonna wax it.
I want to see the place that Bills lose every year. It's gonna be the same thing. Don't we play them again in the regular season? We win in the regular season.
We win in the regular
and then
season.
you get, like in one year, you need to switch. So you need to lose.
So we're gonna wax it. I should do
Oh, goodness.
a different pattern on this part.
No, you're overthinking.
No, I should. I need a different pattern for on top. Go pick me on another pattern.
No.
Yes.
I had to put my foot down.
Go pick me
This
on
one,
a
I
pattern.
already got to wash it like 7 times.
Twice. Stop it. Alright, reusable silkscreen transfers, you guys, if you're new. This is my second time using this one, so we're going to fuzz it a few times. Mark's going to pick out a transfer that I'm probably going to say no to. No.
This one?
No. You're better off going to the C's.
This one?
No.
This guy? This one?
No, go to the C's. At the beginning of the C's.
We can see. This one?
No, a pattern, honey. There's a leafy pattern. What leafy pattern? That's what I was thinking. What about the vintage pattern, that leafy one?
What?
The vintage
I can't
patterns?
keep track of
That's a
them.
D.
Ooh, this one.
That's a Halloween pattern.
Yeah, carrot. Orange. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Mark,
You're gonna come get it.
don't be crazy.
The leafy pattern?
Yeah.
New one?
It's the vintage patterns.
Oh, like that?
Vintage patterns.
Vintage? Yeah, but what's it look like?
It says vintage patterns. I use it all the time.
Ooh, this wood one would be pretty.
That one's retired.
CT pattern.
Alright, press this down, so don't have any air bubbles. Oh, it's got roosters on it. Why would you put roosters on a carrot?
Every pattern I can find.
Mark, you're killing me. Alright, we're gonna use beige. Again, this is vanilla mixed with a tiny bit of espresso.
You're gonna have to be able to, you're talking about.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I gotta wash it anyway, so.
Alright, we're
There's so
just
many
gonna
transfers
take
now.
this and press it through our silk screen.
I got an eye for patterns, but not when it comes to carrots.
Doesn't have an eye for patterns.
You guys know.
You know.
You know.
Just like you have an eye for color and
You
matching
have
your
one that
clothes.
says like Carhartt. Pretty cool. You should partner with Carhartt and some stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
I'll get it. I use it all the time.
You use patterns all the time,
Oh my
Can't
goodness.
keep track. What's that one called?
Weaving. It's one of the new Tiffany ones.
Weaving or woven?
Weaving. Alright. Just press that through, get our excess off, peel it up, and then Mark's going to clean it so we can use it again. And we'll line it right back up. How pretty that is. I love that pattern. So cute. What do you guys think?
Let's go find your other one.
Hit the heart button. That's the first part of that. Thank you for the stars, Darcy. All right, let me find my vintage pattern because Mark couldn't find it. I bet it's right at the front because I use it all the time. Right there. Found
Let
it.
me see. Oh, I was looking for a big pattern, not one. That's the difference.
This isn't in the cart link, but we're going to use the vintage patterns and use this one right here. So that'll be pretty.
You should have told me it was one of the 4 ones.
Us bickering cracked you up. Yeah. Imagine living with us. Imagine our kids.
Nothing to bicker about because I'm only here anyway.
Yeah, okay. I wish. Alright, we'll let that dry a minute and we'll work on our top here.
You can't put it there.
Mark, I can put it wherever I
Why don't
want.
you go left?
What are you talking about?
Put that,
What?
the thing on my drying area.
Oh.
So what's going on here?
Okay. We're gonna have to use this a couple times too.
Yeah, I was looking for like a full sheet. I'm confused.
Alright. Press this through here. Same thing, using the same color. This one right here, you guys, the vintage patterns, it's one of my favorites, and it's in the last chance section, and I'm so sad about it. I don't know why they're retiring it already. It's a bummer. I need to talk to the powers that be
Yes.
and find out what the heck's going on. Like, something's up. It's not cool. The look on your face when you say, Mark, what are you talking about? Yeah, I say that probably 50 times a day. Look how pretty. All right, there's that part. Let's go ahead and get this part dry so we can line up the weave-in pattern and line it up. Mark has filed a 4 all the time. Get this dry. And then we can line up our other transfer. Actually, we're gonna have to line or dry both parts because that transfer is gonna go into both sections here. I don't want to ruin that. Hi, Miss Pam. How are you? We're doing our carrot porch cleaner. This is gonna be so cute when we're done. I know, isn't it cute? I'm surprised it took me this long to do this one. Like I said, you can order it as the carrot leaner with the transfer, and then you can also order additional carrot leaners. And we also have the cutouts for the letters for the welcome from the carrot leaner as well on Etsy. Yeah, it's in the last chance section. I already checked multiple times, I assure you. It is in there. Multiple of my favorite are in the last chance section. The wash basin and pitcher, the vintage patterns, the...
What are you drying there, honey?
Oh, everything.
You're drying the orange.
The elegant flourish pattern, blooming tulips, this vintage sewing machine, French garden, the quilt patterns. I'm looking at it right now. I'm very familiar with the website, I assure you. Renee, you can order it right from my website. That way you get your discount.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Yep. We're going to go ahead and fuzz this again because we washed it and it gets its stickiness right back. And then we're just gonna
Transfers look like coolest thing ever.
just gotta
Oh, you got to do this edge over here.
yeah, I noticed that it's a little bit too
Oh,
thin.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, it keeps moving. Which line is that? Right? The nice thing is that there's so many different lines. My eyes are going cross-eyed. I'm trying to figure out which line this is so I can see which line I need it right there.
Right there.
No, it's not it either.
No. Not that one.
Right? Oh my goodness.
Do you need assistance?
Maybe. I did it like this.
Yeah.
It started here. Okay. Right there. I'm trying to see where it ended so I can see where I need to start. Lining up is usually easy, but there's so many little lines on this. Oh my gosh. Mark, help.
Just line it up where you had it. One of them gotta line up. Let me see. Excuse. Why are you watching her? Yeah, he's gotta line them up. He's right there. I see it.
Oh, you can't.
Babe.
It's not right.
I know it's not right. I'm done.
Bear with us. It's only going to take an hour and a half. That's not the right line. It's not.
Babe.
You got to keep moving up.
Up.
It's not the right line, apparently.
That has to be.
It's not.
It's close enough. I won't be able to tell.
Yes, you will.
You won't.
Yes, you will.
I don't know. Oh, right there. I got it. No, it's not right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. It's pretty close. Okay. Make it. Hold that. Hold this up. Don't let it move. Just let it move.
Didn't move it. That's not right, because then I'm going to have to chop both sides.
Well, as long as it lines up, it's all that matters.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, because it widens out so much up here.
Oh, okay. I'll just clean up the sides. All right, I'm going to tape off right here so that way I don't go over the green. So we're just going to add a little piece of tape right here.
I know if you stare at the
Yeah, like
lines
makes
and
you
blocks,
go
your
cross-eyed.
eyes like.
All right, go back in with our beige color. Turn the pattern around. No. Is that what we needed to do?
Well, because it's continuous. Now you said you had it that direction.
Well, I don't know if I did.
Oh. You
Maybe
literally
I-
said you had it.
I didn't say that. I said
You
I had
didn't
it.
mark it.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe
then-
I didn't.
You turn around and you're that person.
Ha!
So she had it the wrong way the whole time. Well, that might explain something. Now you guys see what I deal with.
Get out of here. Got it. Nailed it. See? Look at us. Look at us.
Look at you, babe.
Look what we can do. Why does it seem like it's...
Oh my goodness, just stick it down and do it.
Can you be quiet? Enough from the peanut gallery, sir. Oh, I keep moving it. I promise. Usually we're pretty good at this stuff. Okay. Now we're going to tape it off. Here we go. Now, oh, there we go. Now we're going to take off this section so we don't get any of the green. This is why normally I put a mark at a corner, but I didn't this time. That's what I should have done, huh? All right. Now we'll go in and finish this part. Then we just have to line up those sides. See, now I'm just going to put a T in the top right, which I should have known was the bottom. I should have known that just because it was there. Whatever. Okay, press this through here, get our excess off. Hi, man watching. How are you, Christine? You guys are quiet today.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting ready to party.
Party it up. Then we just have to fill in a little bit on the outsides. Our excess off, put it right back in the jar. All right, I'm gonna peel this tape off first. There was a little bit of a gap right there, but we always just say that's rustic. Isn't it cute? This is a shirt my friend Darcy made me. She's one of my designers. Isn't it cute? She did a good job. Oh my god, all my paper towels unrolled. Why does that happen? Get this dry. Look how cute this is looking, you guys. Thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate that, Miss Debbie. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, I love this pattern. I know, that's what I need to do, Tammy. I should have marked it. Usually that's what I do. Yeah, see how there was a tiny gap right there? So my paste kind of bled. But we just say that that's rustic. We like that. Doesn't bother us. You went for lunch with friends? Nice. Where'd you go? You're quiet, you're on the Tylenol. Oh. They all just fell off. Isn't it cute? We're gonna add a really cute bow on and then add our little embellishments.
Oh, look at this.
Oh. Oops. Can't wait to see how this turns out. Thank you, Pat. You can still order it. There's time. Alright, I think we'll go in and finish, or at least do a section of the top now. We gotta keep filling in. Again, these are like continuous patterns, so you can just keep filling in. I'm gonna move this way.
Which way? What, that one?
Yeah, it was like this. So with these, I can kind of tell because they all say, like, you can tell which way is the top, you know what I mean? But you can always just mark the top right corner. Usually that's what I do. So this is how I had it. So now you need to just go, see how, if you go like this and this is the top, then you just need to go over here and you just kind of figure out from there which way it goes. So it's just something over here.
It'd be the bottom.
Yeah, I know. It just takes me a second to, it's right here somewhere. This one, right there. Yep. Is that it? No.
No, the bottom line should be in line with that line.
Oh yeah.
It's one of them days, honey.
I know. 'Cause I didn't sleep. I'm having like my hands fall asleep when I go to every time I fall asleep, and then I wake up and I'm like they're in so much pain. It's driving me nuts. Right.
Got it?
Yep. There. That was still quite wet, apparently. I'll grab a smaller squeegee.
Oh, what? What's this? What was it? Took outside the post office? That must be like at school or something. I was like,
Oh, that's cute.
putting on Charlie Brown.
Oh, they're doing Charlie Brown for the play at the school.
Well, it says Candace Ray Drama Club.
Yeah,
I
so
assume that's the
the
school,
school,
right?
yeah, that's cute. It's because it's like it's the Charlie Brown like anniversary or whatever, so like
Oh, is that
everything's
why?
yeah. All right, and then I'm just gonna do that's still wet, but I'm gonna line up the bottom part there. Yes, these are Chocateur transfers. Well, I can do this bottom part first. Do you think it'll be carpal tunnel, or do you think it would be arthritis? Because I'm also having issues. My fingers are locking up, and I'm having a lot of pain in my fingers. I'm telling you, I'm having issues between Mark's digestion and his eyes, and then my neck pain and my issues with my fingers and hands. And
I told her to talk to the doctor. Tell her, ladies.
I'm telling you. We just need to be put down. All right, then we're just gonna line this up.
Let me go.
Nothing, I got it.
Let me hold that edge. And push out and it's a spot.
All right, let's go over. It's over somehow, like this.
You
Here.
did the first. Yeah. Somewhere
I like turned it sideways. That's why it's messing with me. And now I just did that. Look.
there. You're having a day.
I am having a day.
Let me just wash it.
Yes. Look what I just did. We'll just tap it. We'll call it more rustic. Look what I did. I'm using one of the vintage patterns. I'm just gonna take a wipe and kind of dab at that. Look what I just did.
It's not her day.
It's not my day. We'll just dab at that. It's all good. All right, let's line up the weave-in thing and finish this. I'm gonna fuzz it again. My carpal tunnel, everything went numb, and then I lost use of my hands for a while. Oh no! So Darcy, I actually just ordered some braces. So hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. I'm ordering. Yeah, something like that. Could be both. Yeah, it's something for sure. Okay. Now we're just gonna line up this. Right about. Is that great? This needs to like stay down, but it won't.
I could try pushing on it when you're chopping if you want. Just because the hot glue like pushed it up. You know what I mean?
All right. Finish this corner here, and then we just have to finish the other corner. Just press this through. hopefully that's good, because.
Should be good. It should be hard. Yeah.
Alright, and then go on the other side.
You want to turn
Your
it?
day went well? Good. I remember when I triggered thumb last year, my thumb would click and get cortisone shot and it helps. That's good. Yeah, can you turn it? And then we're almost done with this part of it, and then we just have to finish the top. Right, I just had it. I keep making a mess. If you guys are just jumping on, say hello, comment carrots. We appreciate you guys joining. We're getting close to being done. This one's been an adventure. They don't always all go your way, right? Most of them go the way I intend in my head, but they can't always all go that way, huh?
You're good.
All right. There's that one. Mark's gonna finish cleaning that. I'm gonna finish lining up the top. It's MDF. It's the same thing, but this one locks together on the back like I showed you. So it's 3 separate pieces, so it's easier to ship. I really messed that part up, but I'm too mad. Alright. I'm gonna grab this piece back, finish this one up. We just have to figure out where this part lines up. It just takes me a minute because I'm just not positive which part. I turned it sideways is the problem. Right there. Found it.
Good.
There we go. Inking a t-shirt, nice. Love my giant carrot. Well, thank you. I think it's cute. Oh, I should take that off. Tape off the very top of this basket part so we don't mess that up. We've gotten this far. Probably shouldn't mess up anymore now, huh? All right, finish this guy, and then we just have a tiny other little section to do.
Wait, you need these transfers still? Or you just show them?
Yeah, I need those. I have to do my embellishment. Almost done. So I'll do that while you clean this one more time. There's one more little corner to finish. How cute that is. So we'll do our embellishment real fast while he's cleaning that last part. So like I said, we're gonna use, this one comes with the carrot leaner if you order the full set. So you get the welcome to our burrow, and you can use the welcome actually on the leaner rather than using a pattern if you don't want to. But I opted, instead I'm gonna use the little embellishment from Etsy, and we're gonna use to our burrow. And then we're gonna use this little welcome right here that's from the transfer called Journey. And then we're gonna use this cute little tag right here. I'm gonna hang it from this. Actually, I can hang it on this side and hide that little mess up. How about that? Hi, Kalula and Sonia. So I'm gonna take this part and cut this out of here. I like to keep my backer sheets in one piece, so I'm just gonna lift up my transfer and cut this part out so I can keep my backer sheet all in one piece. Like that. And then we'll just put this on our fuzzing cloth. And then I've used welcome to our home already, but I'm just gonna use welcome. And we're gonna put welcome to our burrow.
I'm gonna take these because they're...
Okay. I think I already waxed this, didn't I? I feel like I did, but we'll wax it again just to be safe. because we painted this. I know, I'm excited. I think it's going to be really cute. So now, I'm just going to do, let me figure out my spacing here. So this is going to go on here like that. So I'm going to do welcome. So I think I'll do welcome and burrow in green, and then to our in, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, espresso. So we use, this is that sweet pea color we mixed up. So it's just sage and a little bit of black. Hi, Miss Jennifer. Jennifer is one of the designers I was telling you guys about that she's gonna be at ChildCon. I'm so excited. Get to meet her finally. She was registered for the one that was in Florida and then it got canceled. So I never got to meet her. I was super bummed. All right, press that through. Got our excess off. Let's peel this up. So there's our welcome. I'm gonna get that dry. We're getting there, guys. Then I just have to decide what ribbon I want. I grabbed out some green. I grabbed out like a beigey kind of brown, and then I grabbed out like a dark brown, but I really don't think I'm gonna use that one. What do you guys think? This one or the green?
Are you done with this?
Get this dry, and then we'll use to our burrow. Your cat is slapping at me. Oh no, don't do that, cat. Hi, Rebecca.
Buddy does the same thing.
Yeah, Buddy does that too. Yes, comet carrots. All right, that's dry. Let's do to our burrow. So espresso I'm gonna do in, or 2 hour, I'm gonna do an espresso. And then burrow. And my favorite, sweet pea. She had, Denise last night at that workshop we went to, she had so many colors that were like retired. I have them, but I just don't really pay attention to them because they're like on the shelf and I don't use them anymore. But like Sunset Drive, I loved Sunset Drive.
Yeah, you forget about them.
I wish that like we, like in Slate Rose, I was trying to mix up like a dusty rose color the other day and I just couldn't get it down. I'm feeling good, Bonnie. How about you? How cute that is. And then our little, that'll go on top. Green, beige. We got one vote for one vote for the other. All right, we gotta finish up our carrots, and then we gotta, let's just glue this down so that's curing. I think this is the first year, and I don't even know how long that I'm not hosting Easter because we're renovating. My brother's actually going to host it for once.
Let's see what they do for fun compared to what you do. Better be delicious.
Better be delicious, Mark said. You think we should do both? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we should. Alright, get that on there. It fits perfectly right on the edge here. And of course, if I see glue, my brain's gotta move it. Look how cute that little embellishment is though.
So it's
Right.
two versions of all those.
Yeah,
different shapes.
larger, smaller. All right, last little piece for our carrot up here. Finish this guy off. Sorry. Whew.
Where's your drink?
Is it still wet? No. We just gotta do this last little corner right here. Line this up. Right.
Yeah.
No, stop. Top's right with the bottom corner. want to do it? You vote both? Let's try both. How about that? I was going to do Spanish moss at the bottom. But I'm undecided now.
Porch.
Good job, bud. You completed it.
What do I do?
That's what I do. Alright, so like I said, we mixed up all of our colors.
Spanish moss.
The orange is papaya mixed with a little bit of espresso. The green is sweet pea mixed with a little bit of black. And then the tan color is vanilla mixed with a little bit of espresso. Okay? Then make sure this is all dry.
Done with can first?
Yes. See how cute this is though? Look, you can just lean it anywhere. It's the cutest little wiener. But let's finish it. Let's finish her. So. I envisioned like a really long kind of bow on this. So let me see here. Like a long flowing. And I get this like cloth ribbon off of Amazon. It's in my Amazon link. You guys know I love this stuff. I have it in tons of different colors. It's one of my favorites at the moment.
What's the bag that thing was in?
Yeah, we don't need it. Yeah, the frayed edge, it's so pretty. So, I think what I want to do is find my middle. I'm gonna see. I don't know if you can see. Sorry. Hi, Renee. And then Pink boy is such a good helper.
I am more than just a boy.
You are more than just a
I need
Pink
more-
boy.
More professional title, please.
Somebody needs to come up with a good professional title for Mark. He wants something better than Sink Boy. He's offended apparently. Does not. You told me you liked it.
I like it, but now
Now you don't like
I
it?
should pass that.
Oh.
Also, a little more like elegant.
Something more elegant. Isn't it cute, Nancy? My friend Darcy made it for me. If you want one, I can hook you up. I don't know how I feel about both guys. I can't get it to cooperate and do what I want either.
Yeah, some of my stomach.
I know I'm hungry.
That's good.
just trying to get this to. This loop, it just wasn't doing what I wanted to do.
It's okay, honey.
Well, it's not. You can have a rogue loop, Mark.
This is how things are going. Everything's going a little wonky.
All right, then I'm just gonna trim these so they're the same. About. I'll leave those kind of long like that. And then I'm just gonna take a little piece of this. Whoa, not that much. Assistance guy. There you go. And we're just gonna kind of, we're just gonna take some twine, tie this around our little embellishment here. And then I'm just gonna tie this around this part here in the middle.
Should like loop it through like midway and that'll help keep it warm.
What?
Trust the process.
Sometimes he can be the director of operational affairs.
Oh, okay.
Laura, don't.
That's a lot for me to remember.
That's a lot for you to remember.
Director of Operational Affairs. That could be the DOA.
The DOA.
DOOA.
Oh, Mark. Sometimes I'm not quite sure about you. All right, tie this around this part here. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to do a bow here too. Or just not. I feel like, why not, right? Like, have multiple bows and multiple things hanging, because that's cute. Here we go. I'm gonna make these a little smaller. And then I'm just gonna, here we go. I think this is adorable. I'll hold it up for you guys in just a second. Look it. It's so cute.
Maybe like tack the corner. That's what stays at.
No, it's good.
Babe, yes.
It will. It'll stay at an angle. That's how I have it hung. Mark, look.
We'll wait for it.
Mark. Stop.
That's so
Look how
pretty.
cute. What do you guys think?
Good
I
job.
love it. What do you think? Cute, right? Am I smiling? How long do I need to hold it?
I'll tell you when.
That might be too much for his title. I know.
Smile.
He can't stop on my toes. What do you think? Isn't he cute? I love it. It's so cute. You guys, he just acted like I was a child that had to smile for the camera
It's
like a toddler. Like,
Here.
what the heck was that?
Hold it.
I don't even know what that was. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think that turned out really, really cute. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Like I said, you can grab the tag on Etsy, grab the rest of the supplies from our chalk sites. We are caught up with everything. We still have the Etsy sale going on to the 15th, Mark's birthday. That's an easy day to remember, tax day. Everybody loves tax day. I may end up adding some Spanish moss later on, but like I said, this is really cute. You can lean it. It's 3 pieces. Cute little porch leaner. Look how cute that is, you guys. I love that. I think that's adorable. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Yeah, the title already went to his head. He's like, here, Brittany, look.
Come on.
If you guys want to learn more becoming a part of our crafting community, join our club. You'll get 5 free transfers this month. You can join Perks first and get 30% off everything, or you can even join our team and get 40% off, and then you can join the club as well and get 5 free transfers. And then once you place an order over $60, you'll get another free 5 transfers. All right, you guys, we love you. We appreciate you. We will see you guys,
Bye, guys.
later. We're going to be posting a bundle this weekend too, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Take care, you guys.
And cut.
Bye.